Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what it is. It's BandLab plus coffee. That's what's that song? Step Up 2, Timbaland. You gotta have Timbaland breaths. Just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BandLab plus coffee. Happy Friday. It's time to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent BandLab track. Today, we've got Cecile in All That Falls and Dies Away. So, on that happy note, and without further ado, let's head to the lab. Time to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent BandLab track. Over here on the lab, we've got CecileDragon. Oh, CecileDragon, rather, at CecileDragon out of Annecy? Out of France, repping 435 followers, and I can just tell we're in for a treat with this dynamic waveform. 84 plays and All That Falls and Dies Away. It's a forked track from Scott Polly, who's at Scott_Polly. And the description says, fork! Couldn't help grabbing this Scott Polly's beautiful piece of guitar about the power of fall to shed the old again. Where was this during fall week? That's okay. It's still fall. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Oh yeah, that's a fall vibe. Where are my lyrics, Cecile?
Waiting there under the rain, a chill of this void on my skin and my road.
Okay. Excuse me, real. Who can save your soul? Vibes. Melissa Etheridge? Is that who I'm thinking of? Really great, simple acoustic, and a good raw vocal.
Chances are that I won't get the answers. This voice of the past gets annoyed. I told you.
Chances are I won't get the answers.
Pairs of tears light upon my windows. The melt defenses of my heart. I'm just done with this love.
I agree, Dean. It sounds just like the vocals and guitar were written together.
Tell me how to quell this fire that burns from passion, thorns and scars in a dream.
Your additions are a really beautiful compliment, says Michelle. Totally agree.
The time has come with every leaf to share that weight inside your lungs. Those rough days.
The time has come with every leaf to shed that weight.
Are gone. The cold that breaks, falls and dies away. You'll never be on that plenary seat. And you know,
Really good chill vibes.
and at the rain, the chill of this void in my skin and my road. I'm alone. I found a treasure in the bones. I found a treasure in the ones that witness my soul.
Excellent. What a cool acoustic and raw vibe. The guitar, raw. The vocal, raw. I mean, I know they had to come together in the studio on BandLab for this to work, but as a fork, these two things do feel like they complement each other really well, as a few people said down below. The good compliment from Michelle St. George. And then we also had, I believe it was Dean, who just said they seemed like they were written together. I mean, these things are all true. Let's head into two things I love and one thing I want more of. Focusing first on the fork itself in CecileDragon, the vocal tone and quality is phenomenal. While I wish I had the lyrics so that I could get a little bit more from that, I think that this vocal is just, like it has been said, the perfect complement to the guitar.
The time has come with every leaf.
The time has come with every leaf to shed that weight. Inside your something, your days are gone. This is, you can tell from the description, the power of fall to shed the old again. You can tell that that's what's happening in here with the emotional performance of the vocal. But really, I just can't stress enough the fact that these two things feel like they were written for each other. The song, the instrumental, they mesh in such a great way. And that's the first thing I love, is the vocal on here. The second thing that I love, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this acoustic piece. Scott, the way that we have different velocities of notes within this acoustic performance, we're not always just strumming the guitar as hard as we can, but you really seem to convey the emotion of what an acoustic guitar can bring. It's not all just one note and you're playing the notes and we're in awe of the notes. No, you're actually giving us a character in the guitar. The guitar is a character in this story, and you can hear that as you go from a hard pluck to a soft pluck. You'll see. Boom. Real soft, real soft, and then we'll hit hard again. You can hear the ups and the downs in the guitar. And you can hear those things to the point where, again, it becomes a character within the track. It's not just a guitar track that someone's sang on. It is almost like a duet, because the guitar is so dynamic and the vocal itself also has this really excellent tone that sits with it. So that's the second thing I love, is how dynamic this guitar is and how well it creates this bed for the vocal to sit on. Together, they create an excellent fall vibe. If there was anything I'd want more of on this track, I think that I would just want to hear a couple more layers. I mean, it's raw and correct, and everything is where it should be. As a producer or someone who produces their own pop music, I just like when things are a little more compressed, a little more, in your face when it comes to that kind of thing, a little more EQ'd, just with a little more separation. I really can't complain. This is a phenomenal track that you could put on and listen to over and over again. It gives me all the best 90s singer-songwriter vibes. I would sit and we would listen to cassettes in the kitchen in the early 90s of these kinds of singer-songwriter jams, these acoustic style calm, or go to a coffee house or a Einstein Bagels before it was cool, right? Before it was a chain. But this is just a great track. It would have been excellent for fall week. It's excellent now, and it is overall something that you should not sleep on. So everyone jump on over to BandLab and follow CecileDragon as well as Scott_Polly if you want some good forkable material. And while you're over there, you should follow DJTatious on BandLab, YouTube, or wherever you choose to consume your social media. In the meantime, I hope your weekend is restful and relaxing, and you can chill out so that you can wake up, wind up, and queue up with us again on Monday. See ya.